we got some work to do here. We're in a playoff spot. That's where we want to be, but this is where it's kind of like the unofficial start of the second half of the season, right? I know we got more than half the games left, but you got to try to separate yourself from the pack here in the next couple weeks before you kind of get in the dog days of the season.
Score! What a goal by Brayden Point! Wow, that's all I can say is, and he broke right through the two defensemen.
Round 6 begins with Alex Killorn. He'll take it wide. Killorn is in, scores! Fox in, stopped by Vasilevsky, and the Lightning win it!
Kucherov back for Hedman, center point, left circle, Stamkos shoots, score! An absolute bomb from Stamkos!
And the Lightning will win their 7th in a row on home ice.
A new calendar year dawns, and the Lightning launch their way into it with a visit to the Windy City to begin a 3-game road trip.
Domi puts it a wide, shot in front, picked in, they score! Seth Jones right on the doorstep.
Stalock slows it up behind the net for Connor Murphy. Can he clear it? No. Eldon Hedman, left point shot, score! It was Maroon on the tip. This line has been going for the Lightning. I mentioned it, and they get the goal to tie the game at 1.
Tip to the way through. Elliott makes the save and retrieved again. Here's Hagel down low. A little turn-on move. Killorn scores! Scramble in front, they score! And it's Brandon Hagel! Brian Elliott gets the win. The Lightning win their 4th in a row.
The boats continue north to St. Paul, Minnesota, a homecoming for rookie defenseman Nick Perbix. With Vasi under the weather, goaltender Brian Elliott makes an unexpected consecutive start in a building that has been unforgiving to the Lightning.
Right point Addison shoots wide right. Rebound comes in front, Eriksson Ek, and he scores! He slipped it underneath Elliott. Joel Eriksson Ek has made it 1-0 Minnesota with 5:30 left in the first. Let's go Boldy. A feed in front, Kaprizov scores! A tip, beautiful setup. The Wild convert on the power play, it's 2-0. Veers to the left point and fires, score!
Frustrations rise, and the Bolts are barely able to muster any momentum. A combination that proves lethal in their attempt to tame the Wild.
Brian Elliott a lot of credit today. I mean, plays last night, comes to the morning skate thinking he's backing up, and then has to play in the game.
He battled hard for us and gave us a chance to win the game, but for us, we didn't bear down on a few of the chances that we had, and we got to do a better job.
The trip's final stop, with the team looking to head home with a winning record.
Come on now! Money!
Stamkos walks in right circle. Shoots, save, man, rebound, Cirelli! Score! Cirelli!
Good toad! Good stand up, boy!
Honor with some room, he's dangerous and shoots, scores!
Ian Cole, right circle Kucherov. Shoot, score! Kucherov!
Right, coach.
For Morrissey, 2-on-1 development. Morrissey hangs on, shoots! Stopped by Vasilevsky.
Hey!
Right corner, Ehlers. Put it in front. Dubois, save Vasilevsky. Rebound, Morrissey, center point shot, score!
Oh! Good look.
Cirelli again without a stick. Quick shot, they score!
High slot point, 3 Jets around him. Takes it behind it out of wraparound try, and he scores.
No way.
That'll make it 4-2.
No way.
Shorthanded empty netter.
What?
It's a complete lack of discipline. It was embarrassing what we did. How many 5-on-3s you're up against in one season? You count on maybe one hand, and we give them like 2.5 5-on-3s in one game. Unacceptable.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien, ¿cómo estás?
Feliz año.
Gracias, you too. Yo también.
¿Cómo
Tú también.
Tú también. Perfecto. Entonces, vamos a practicar con estos verbos. ¿Qué hiciste ayer? ¿Qué hiciste ayer?
Ayer es yesterday.
Correcto. ¿Qué hiciste ayer, Micael?
El último partido fue terrible. Yo fui a la práctica, sí.
Muy bien.
Y mi esposa y yo fuimos dinner at home, en la casa.
¿Tuvimos cena en la casa?
Sí, cena en la casa. Actually, last year we went to Mexico after the finals, and I just decided that I like, Latin culture, and I like the language. It sounds easier than French, and my wife actually, she started her classes 3 years ago or 4 years ago when she moved here, so she actually speaks now. So I want to kind of catch up to her, and but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of kind of Hispanic people here around Tampa, and you hear the language everywhere, so I just thought it would be a good idea. But sometimes after a lesson, I get so inspired. I start talking to her, and she talks to me back. So it's been pretty cool. And at home, obviously we speak Russian, and team we speak English, and we don't speak Spanish a lot. So using that extra time with my wife speaking Spanish is awesome.
Lisa mira o Lisa está mirando.
Yeah, Lisa mira White Lotus en HBO. Sí. Pero no me gusta mucho. I don't know why.
No?
No, not my kind of show. No. I actually stopped watching TV shows, so I only read now. Trying to be smart.
No miro. ¿Qué libro lees?
Oh, ¿qué libro lees? It's Russian classics. Like Master y Margarita, it's called. El libro es muy loco. Sí.
Qué bueno.
Sí.
Qué bueno.
I've been getting better. I think so, and my teacher thinks so. So yeah, it's coming along. I just decided that I have this spare time, and I'm gonna start learning languages and read books and try to get smarter by doing that, and it's just using my brain more, so yeah. And goal is to know Spanish and then learn other languages too. What's better?
Para mí,
Wait, I'll ask that in Spanish. ¿Qué mejor?
¿cuál es mejor?
¿Cuál es mejor? ¿Película o la película? Sí, always. A lot of people say that, book is better, but
Sí, la película, en mi opinión, es mejor.
Like, I talk to people and they I read a book and then watch a movie, and they always say the book is better, but I feel like it's...
Para mí es opuesto. Por mí es opposite.
Yeah, sí, para mí la película es mejor.
Mikhail's work ethic translates from the classroom to the locker room.
I feel like I have a potential to be something. I feel like I'll regret it till my last day if I don't play well, if I don't perform, and just that motivates me to be the best I can be. It's obviously last 2 games we were off. We didn't play nearly as good as we did before, and we need points to make the playoffs. So the goal is to win the games and play responsible, good hockey, and be the best that we can be, because we saw the 6 or 7 games we won in a row, that what kind of team we can be and how good we can be. So we just have to do it again.
Yeah.
Vamos, hermanos.
Merci beaucoup.
Curls back, feeds the late man, Chernak down low, tip, scores!
take the tempo. All night. Ah! I got him.
To his own zone, Sergachev. Feed up the middle, Hagel on breakaway. Hagel in low. Holds. Oh, he got hooked from behind.
Push. Pick it up. Ah! Behind! Kirby, keep shooting.
Kucherov again. He is firing. Tim scores! Tipped right in front by Nick Paul.
Walk! Ah!
Turnover. Here comes Nemestikov. He's in. He scores!
Here we go. Good stick, Pierce. Good work, Haggy. Great play. Come on, boys. Let's go get one, boys, eh? Yeah. Switch, yep. You got it.
Just seconds remaining in the main event. It's Sergachev. Shot. Tim scores!
Hey, good work. Great tip, Pierce. Yeah.
Holm scoots across the blue line, right circle, and front. Paul! Save made by Delia.
Stay! That's it, go, that's it. Oh, good play.
Kucherov to point. Stamkos shot. He scores! Steven Stamkos, 499.
Get in here. Oh, you got. Look at 91. Come on!
Right circle, Patterson score!
This is unbelievable.
Maybe one last chance in front. What a stop by Vasilevsky just as the game ends. Unbelievable!
What a save.
That's 13 years of anticipation of, getting your 500th goal. So it's a pretty exciting time, but I'm sure it can be a little stressful too, because you want to get it over with. But eventually it'll come, and we got to be a better team when we get back than we were when we left. You're looking at some of the teams we're playing, and everybody's chasing playoff spots, so it gets harder and harder. But we have to look at this as, I say it all the time. We need to come back from this trip with more points and games played. Let's make it happen.
5 games in 9 days on the road. The longest trip of the season. One that's always circled on the schedule. But with St. Louis being the first stop on the journey, Pat Maroon's annual homecoming couldn't be timed any better.
How are you, Pat? I missed the first one.
How you doing? Yeah, you got a nice goal right at the beginning. I was hoping you were here, but
we were in traffic.
oh man. How you been, buddy?
Good, you?
Good. I'm glad you got to make it though.
I know, me too.
He's
pumped.
excited.
I know, he's pumped. How did he score?
I'll be saying Roof to rebound.
Rebound?
I'll be saying Roof to rebound.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it popped up on, I see a schedule every month, and it popped up and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is great. We land at like 3:15, get to the hotel, drop the bags, and ready to rock. So ran a little bit of traffic, but we made it for the second period. Now we get an opportunity to watch the third. So anytime I get an opportunity to watch Anthony is great. Anytime I get to spend time with him, so this is great. This is like, it's everything. I get to play at home and I get to watch him play too. So where is he? Is he on the half wall?
Almost.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Oh! 2-on-1, Ant. I mumble underneath my breath. I talk to myself. I don't want to be too loud, but I get anxious, I get nervous sometimes watching them, but I get excited too for them.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah, just because it's fresh, I feel like. It's fresh. Dude, look at 18.
18's me.
Look at him. Oh. Oh. He's got really good hands, good vision. Probably got a little better feet than me. So that's a good sign. He doesn't want dad's feet, but hopefully he can get the size like his dad too. Anthony probably knew you boys were coming, so they're buzzing right now. Anthony just buried someone to try to get a breakaway, and he fell. And fell backwards.
Oh! Yeah! I love that.
That was.
That was great.
Whoops. You know he tried to do that because he wanted it bad. You know, his favorite player is 21, so Braden Point, I think he loves Braden, and they have some good chemistry together. That's what friendships are. Hayden Fleury's here, Zach Bogosian's here. Zach's another one. He loves Zach, and you know, he's been around these guys for the last 3 years. He hasn't been around Hayden too much, but with Zach and Braden, you know, those are my close friends on the team, and to have them come here means a lot to me. Will you guys do me a favor and go say hi to them in the locker room?
Sure.
What's up, boys? Great game. I brought a couple guests. Braden Point, Zach Bogosian, Hayden Fleury. Awesome game. You guys have any questions for these guys or no?
What habits did you guys have growing up to get to where you are now?
Work ethic is the #1 thing. All these guys, you know, it takes dedication. You know, you're gonna have to miss some things that other kids wouldn't miss, but you gotta love it. And you know, if it's something you truly want to do, it's about putting in the work. You know, I'm sure that for all of us, there was guys better than us when we were younger. You know, had more skill, bigger, some maybe not bigger, but you know, there's other guys with other tools, and it's the guys that put in the work and really want it. Those are the guys that have success. If you love the game and you want to pursue it, at least when you look back, you'll say, hey, I did everything I could to give myself the best chance.
I'll finish on one thing though. On paper, on TV, it looks like we have the most skilled team. We have the Braden Points, the Nikita Kucherovs, the Andre Vasilevskis, all of that stuff. But what set us apart from everyone else was basically how good the guys were as far as being good teammates to each other, working hard, wanting the best for the guy next to him.
You gotta learn now. I think the most important thing is, like Bogo said, is being a good teammate and, you know, finding the ropes, finding your role, accepting your role, and when you accept it and be part of it, something special is going to happen for maybe yourself or your whole team. And it starts here, and like you said, it's the guy beside you. You want to pull for everyone.
Up front, we got Roscoe. In the Missy, we got Paulie. On the other side, the hometown hero, Biggie.
Let's go here. Our game. There we go. Great job, great job, great job. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Perbix steals right circle on front. Point! Score! Braden Point!
We don't stop, boys. We keep grinding.
Back door, and they score. Braden Point again. And it's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Well, that was quick.
Great point, Perbix tees it up. Shoots! Score!
That's why he shoots, boys. Nice, Perbix. Good shot.
Kravchenko is checked by Hagel. A center's at Killorn. Score! What a play by Brandon Hagel!
Big win, eh? That's a good one.
Keep going, boys. Hey, keep going.
What are you doing? What the are you doing?
Corey Perry, center point Cole. Shoot, score! Belmar on the tip!
Yeah, Belly!
Dunk Sun lost it, Paul. Nick Paul, right circle, shot! Score! Yeah! Nick Paul! Woo! Killorn scoops it out of the zone. Hagel is pursuing it. Hagel's gonna get to this puck! Score! Brandon Hagel turned on the Jets! So the Lightning improved to 2-0 on this 5-game trip and get ready to head north of the border for the final 3 games of the trip starting Wednesday in Vancouver.
The Western Canadian swing begins with Tampa Bay's captain once again finding himself on the precipice of a legacy-making moment.
We keep joking around with him saying, you don't want the empty net. So he's a goal scorer. It's going to come. We're not worried about that. We're just excited to see when it does come.
Besser and Hedman now battle on the far boards. Killorn comes up with it, taps it up the middle for Cirelli. Back for Killorn in the left wing and again Cirelli. Anthony Cirelli across the blue line, left circle Killorn as Stamkos open in front for Stamkos! Yeah!
You all going?
Score! It is! Number 500! Steven Stamkos! He's done it!
That way, Stammy.
It was nice to get it out of the way kind of early in the game, and I know guys have been looking for me too in situations where maybe they would have shot over the past 2 games. So really cool to cap that off with a win and to get the hat trick in that game. That's a game that you're going to remember for forever.
I had her on his night. I had her on the 500. How do I stammer? A little more confidence in that one. Enough practice, eh?
Speech? I feel like I said an emotional one for 1,000, but like I said before, guys, it's a testament to playing with some amazing teammates, having great coaches over the years. You don't really reflect on things as you go, in your career, but I mean, I don't like to usually think of myself, but 500 goals, that means a lot to me. I've been through some in my career, and everyone in this room, training staff, have supported me and never doubted me, and these are the moments that you reflect on those, and it's pretty emotional. It's amazing, and I'm so happy that I got to do it with this group. A lot of you guys I've played with for a long time. Some of the guys I grew up playing against. It really means a lot, and I'm glad we could do it in a win. Hopefully a lot more to come, but I love you guys and really appreciate all the support I've had.
I've been extremely fortunate to have a front row seat Stammer did a lot of those goals, and there you look back, the cups and all those things, but this is an accomplishment, man. How many hundreds and thousands of players played in this league, and there's only 44 have done it. But I haven't seen them all. I haven't seen all the goals. You know who has though? 2 of us. Those 2 right there. I don't.
The captain is now part of an elite club, becoming the 47th player in NHL history to achieve the milestone of 500 career goals. It's the high note of the trip for the Lightning as they fall in the final 2 games before heading home.
To me, that's always a successful trip. But when you go 3-0 and then drop the last 2, it makes it a little sour, but we'll take it. We above 500 on the trip. Now we got to just put a little more stress on us at home to do a little better than that.
Yo tengo 3 amigos en la casa today.
Oh,
Can you see them?
hola.
Hola. Hola.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien. Usted.
Muy bien, gracias.
Oh my God, you guys can talk. I'll just chill here.
Tim, I don't play for the Oilers anymore.
That's his favorite hat.
I know.
No, here, look.
It's my first hat. Well, he's got a...
That's from Rob when
Oh.
he went there. Yes, sir. Thank you. You should come back to the Blues.
Oh, I should?
What teammates did you bring?
The nails came out. I can't control that shit. Wow. That's breaking Seattle. The nails came out. Are these special horseshoes? I guess.
fixed. What a good solution to be.
Time to get chowder.